Hi, this is Denise from Northern Adventure, and there's a lot of adventure going on today with all these mosquitoes. Um, Today I'm going to harvest half of my garden. That's all I did was plant potatoes this year because I thought I wouldn't have enough time for anything else. But so half of the garden needs to be harvested today. So I'm not sure what I'm going to get this year. They died back, I think, fairly earlier than usual on this side. I'm hoping I get a good harvest. The weather was a little unusual this year in the Northwoods, but come with me and let's find out. Okay, so I have the cut potatoes over here and the whole potatoes. I planted both. I just wanted to see which one I'd get the most production out of. So I'm going to start here with the whole potatoes, see what I got. Here's my first red whole potato. Look at that. So we got a couple there. And please hit that subscribe button. We really appreciate your support on our channel. It allows us to continue with these videos. So please make sure you hit that button. So if you are using a shovel, make sure that you push your shovel spade way down far enough so you're not damaging any of your potatoes. You don't want to bruise or put cuts in your potatoes. Otherwise, those ones you might want to just eat right away. Which isn't a bad thing if you can eat them right away. I've heard some people say throw them out. Why would you throw them out, right? Just cook them up that night. Oh, nice one. Look at beauty, beauty. the next row are the same potatoes. They're the red potatoes. I cut them. I had larger red potatoes. I cut them into 2 to 3 pieces, and I'm just curious to see if we get better production out of these. So here we go. The soil in this row is not as good as my second row over here, so this might not be a very fair comparison. We'll find out. Oh, little. There's my first potato. Let's see what we get. There we are. There we go. That's a little better. A little better. So I'm thinking that, it's probably not a very fair comparison. So because it is, shaded a little bit more over here, and it's closer to the roots of the tree. So the soil doesn't seem as good. So we'll see. Another little teeny. Eh, might get some really small ones in this batch. Oh, see, this is the problem with the shovel. I just went through a potato. So that one will be eaten tonight. Can't store that. Got to go straight down with the shovel and up. Hopefully to avoid those potatoes when you're using a shovel. Getting a few more over here. There's a little more sun over on this side than back over here. So a few more than over there at the end. So I just harvested my 2 rows of red potatoes. Like I said, my first row, I did have the potatoes. I had cut them in 2 to 3 pieces. And the other row, my second row, I had whole potatoes. Now it looks like I did get about twice as many potatoes on the row with the whole potatoes. But I not too sure if that's a very good comparison, since there are other factors involved. And hopefully next year I can try this again. I'll have a bigger garden and a little bit more control over the environmental factors. But yeah, so this was just a quick little test this summer. And hopefully I can give you a little bit more information next year. And if you have any, tell me what you like. I mean, do you cut your potatoes? Do you um, plant them whole? Let me know what is your best method of planting seed potatoes. Okay, so my next 2 rows, they are the russets, russet potatoes. So yeah, so it'll be interesting to see what kind of yield I get out of these versus the reds. Ooh, look at that.
Remove. Well, what do you got there?
Froggy, and I'm going to move them so that I don't step on them.
Is it a froggy or a toady?
Froggy or a toady.
It's a toad.
Whoops. Let me move them. Come here, little guy. Dang this rut. There we are. That's it for the day. I'm calling it quits. These no-seams are driving me crazy. Oh, I can't even hardly see through my glasses. They are really crazy out here. Anyway, so yeah, I have one more row to go, but you know what? I'm going to have to wait to harvest that because they're not quite ready. And yeah, so we kind of got a nice little batch of potatoes this year so far. And I'm hoping for a lot more because this row looks much better. So make sure you stay tuned to an upcoming episode and I'll show you what I get in this next row.